Received an IRS notice? Don't panic. In this video, our certified public accountant, CPA, breaks down the different types of IRS notices and provides expert advice on how to handle them like a pro. From understanding the notices to responding effectively. Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on our latest financial tips and tax advice. Today, we are diving into a topic that can be quite complex for many IRS notices. Hi everyone. I'm Ruma, a tax consultant, and today, I will react to various IRS notices that people commonly receive. I'll break down what each notice means and how you should respond, and provide some essential tax advice to help you navigate these often stressful situations. Let's get started. First, talk about the types of IRS notices you might receive. There are several categories, and each one serves a specific purpose. The most common IRS notices include CP 2000, CP 30-19A, CP 12, CP 14, and CP 90. Each of these notices requires a different response, and understanding them is the first step in resolving any tax issues. Now we break down of CP 2000 notice. A CP 2000 notice is sent when the IRS detects a discrepancy between the income you reported on your tax return and the information they have on file. This notice isn't a bill but a proposal for additional taxes owed. If you receive a CP 2000, don't panic. Please review the information carefully and compare it with your tax return. If you agree with the IRS, follow the instructions to pay the amount due. If you disagree, you'll need to provide documentation to support your claim. It's crucial to respond by the deadline to avoid further complications. Next, we have the CP 30-19A notice, also known as the Notice of Deficiency. This notice indicates that the IRS has proposed additional taxes, and you can challenge their findings in the tax court. You'll typically receive this notice if you fail to respond to a CP 2000 or if there are significant discrepancies in your tax return. Carefully read through the notice and consider seeking professional advice before proceeding. A CP 12 notice is issued when the IRS makes changes to your tax return, resulting in a refund or a balance due. If you receive a CP 12 notice, it means the IRS has found an error in your return, usually related to credits or deductions. They might have adjusted your refund or recalculated the amount you owe. Check the notice thoroughly and ensure the changes are accurate. If you disagree, you can contact the IRS with supporting documentation to dispute the changes. Now CP 14. CP 14 is a notice that informs you of taxes due. This notice means you have a balance due on your account. The IRS sends it within a few weeks of processing your return. If you receive a CP 14, pay as soon as possible to avoid interest and penalties. If you can't pay the full amount, consider setting up a payment plan with the IRS. A CP 90 notice, also known as a final notice of intent to levy and notice of your right to a hearing, is a serious. This notice indicates that the IRS intends to seize your property or garnish your wages if you don't pay your outstanding tax debt. You have the right to request a collection due process hearing within 30 days of receiving this notice. It's essential to act quickly and either pay the amount due or seek professional help to resolve the issue. Now that we've covered the specific notices, let's go over some general tips for handling any IRS notice you might receive. First and foremost, don't ignore the notice. Even if you can't pay the full amount, please reply by the deadline to avoid further penalties. Always keep copies of any correspondence you have with the IRS and document your responses. If you're unsure about how to proceed, don't hesitate to consult with a tax professional. They can provide guidance and represent you in dealing with the IRS. In addition to handling IRS notices, it's also important to know about financial aid and assistance programs that can help you manage your tax obligations. The IRS offers several programs to assist taxpayers who are struggling to pay their taxes. These include payment plans, offer and compromise, and currently not collectible status. Payment plans allow you to pay your tax debt in installments, while an offer in compromise lets you settle your tax debt for less than the full amount if you meet certain criteria. If you're unable to pay your tax debt due to financial hardship, you might qualify for currently not collectible status, which temporarily delays collection activities. Avoiding common mistakes can save you time and money when dealing with the IRS. One common mistake is failing to respond to IRS notices promptly. Another is not keeping accurate records of your income, deductions, and credits. Make sure to file your tax returns on time and pay any taxes due by the deadline to avoid interest and penalties. If you're unsure about any aspect of your taxes, seek professional advice rather than making assumptions. Dealing with IRS notices can be stressful, but remember that there are resources available to help you. You're not alone in this. There are numerous resources available, including the IRS website, taxpayer advocate services, and professional tax advisors. Educate yourself, seek help when needed, and take proactive steps to manage your tax obligations. With the right approach, you can resolve any issues and maintain your financial health. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others who might benefit from this information. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more tax advice and financial tips. If you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover, leave a comment below. Take care and see you in the next video. Stay informed, stay prepared, and keep your finances healthy. Until next time, goodbye.